Oh, we rolling? Looks like we are. Okay, demonic doorways, tinnitus, unforgiveness. How's this all work? Now, if you have tinnitus, it doesn't mean you're demonically possessed or oppressed. Possession is like a hand in a glove, someone else driving the bus, and your mind, heart, and emotions. Most people aren't. Oppression is a spirit like a mosquito on you, irritating you, which that can happen a lot. And in one case, in my case, for tinnitus, it has been spiritual oppression. It was caused first by some molars going bad that caused some problems, toxic blood that caused damage. But there was a spirit that attached to it in my life, and that spirit was unforgiveness. Yay, unforgiveness. Thank you so much because you've taught me how to be forgiving. Because when I was unforgiving, that ringing would happen, there was crazy emotions going on, and basically I was aligning myself with Satan. Boo Satan, not a favor, not a player that you want to be hanging out with. What happens is that I learned to forgive. Um, and what it is forgiveness is not a feeling. It is an action, kind of like giving someone a dollar bill. You might not like them, but you give them the dollar because you owe them or something. Forgiveness, for me, what I've learned, it starts with in your mind and heart just going, I forgive them. Imagine if you would like having a gun or sword to their neck or, a gun to their head, and you simply go, I drop it. I forgive them. I'm letting go of it. And God, I'm giving them over to you, and be merciful to them. And now, God, forgive me and be merciful to me. Forgiveness does not mean that you excuse what they've done. There's still a judgment, but we're giving it over to God. And we're praying also mercy. Now, there's a lot of, all right, I think you guys understand. So if someone's gone bat crap crazy, shooting up the world, it's not like, oh, I forgive you, get out of jail. Like, no, I forgive you. Now the court system's going to deal with you. Okay, so now with that out the way, forgiveness starts by simply going, I forgive. Now, Lord, forgive me and align my heart with how you think and feel about them. It can take time. It's not about feelings, though feelings are good and they do come. It's about repeating, for me, it's about repeating this, and every time it comes up, it's like, I forgive him. And I don't have to go, I forgive him until I feel it. It's like, no, I forgive him and I bless him. And what happens is that you're giving, and God be merciful to them and be merciful to me. What happens is you get what it's the Jesus in the parable or of the talents, the guy who had like a bazillion dollars debt. The king forgave him because like, oh, forgive me. And then the guy who owed him $50 and he grabbed him by the neck and said, pay me up. And it was like threw him in jail. And basically he got called back by the king. He's like, all right, back to jail with you, dude. You should have been merciful, but you weren't. So goodbye. And that's how it is with with us as Christians, with God, for people that make us angry. It's be angry but sin not, shaky cam. And then as we forgive, we get forgiven, and God can change our hearts so that we can see the people differently, so that we can see them through eyes of mercy. It doesn't automatically mean the tinnitus will go away. It's just that oftentimes, in my case, it does, because when I'm forgiving, it seems like the stress or something just goes away and the tinnitus goes away. This video is made because I saw a comment where they posted, they're trying to forgive and they didn't know how. I hope this helps. So, and as far as anybody else who has tinnitus, see a doctor. It could be foods, it could be stress, it could be straight biological. In my case, at first, it was from some bad molars that didn't hurt, that were cavitated, that were toxifying my blood. And it's just that I had some other STDs, spiritually transmitted diseases, that were attached to it. And then I dealt with them, I got better. So I want to make sure that I'm not blanketing everyone who has tinnitus with having a demon going on in their lives. It's just that if you have unforgiveness, it's a magnet. It's a doorway for the demonic. That's all there is to it. And not to freak you out or bum you out. I mean, everyone learns how to forgive. On the cross, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. And the more you get the word in you and pray into it, the more He changes our hearts. And oftentimes the sicknesses and ailments will leave. It's not a guaranteed. It's not like a teeter-totter, pushed down and the other side goes up, but oftentimes it does work that way. And I think that's about it for now. If you got any more questions, hit me up. Got some answers. Feel free to post them and we can chat. And until then, happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, even though I'm fasting. Oh, by the way, prayer and fasting. If you think you have a demon in your life, whatever it may be, unforgiveness, or you want to forgive more, fast. There are different kinds of fasting, but in the scriptures, Jesus said this kind only comes out by prayer and fasting. So there are some critters out there that are tougher to deal with, and fasting can help. It has helped me in the past a lot. So there's Atomic Power of Prayer and Fasting or something like that. It's a free PDF, and it's also a book narrated on YouTube that helps describe fasting. So implement that into your spiritual life. That'll help a lot too. And pray, talk to God, tell him I said hi, and you can do it. He's healing me, he'll heal you. And have a good day. See you. Bye.